Okay, so I've already put my foundation on. I've already prepped and primed before all of that. I will do a video specifically about how to apply foundation, how to prime your skin, all of that. But today we're just focusing on highlight and contouring. So when you highlight, you're bringing wherever the light hits you on your face, that's what you're highlighting. So you're highlighting your cheeks, you're highlighting your forehead, the bridge of your nose, your chin. All these is what the sun hits you. This is what we want to bring out. Now, contouring is to give you definition and shape in your face. So we're going to contour the hollows of our cheek. We're going to contour our forehead. If you have a big forehead, you would bring the contour down more. That way it can appear you have a smaller head. If you have a double chin, you can contour your jawline so that, you know, it carves out that jawline and push back that double chin. This is by Tarte Shape Tape, and it's in Tan Sand. This is what I'm going to use to highlight. And then what I contour with is a foundation stick. This foundation stick is from Anastasia. It's in the color Espresso. You can use foundation sticks like this. You can use powders to contour. It's all about what you want to use. You can use cream or powders. I like using both because when you want to do a full face, you want to use both. And then to set the highlight, because wherever there's cream, you set. Number one rule, if you put cream on your face, you set it. Like with me, that's what I do. I don't like to put cream and don't set it. I don't believe in that. If you put cream on your face, you want to set it with a powder so it doesn't move. So I'm going to set my highlight with the Laura Mercier loose setting powder in translucent. And then I'm going to set my contour with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I love this palette, and I use the middle one. As you can see, it's gone. That's what I use. So that's what I'm going to use to set the contour. Now this is a very thick one, so you don't want to apply a lot unless it's more anyway. So I'm just going to apply like this, and I like to bring it on the side of my nose, and I like to bring it down. And I'm going to do the same on this side. And then you want to do the bridge of your nose, your chin, and your forehead. Now, I have a little forehead, as you can see. I'm sorry if I look like I'm looking away. It's because when I look at the phone, like, I can see myself, but it's like my eyes are going this way. But I have a little forehead. So therefore, when I contour, I don't bring the contour up here. I put the highlight up in this area and the contour around my forehead because I don't want my face to look sunken in. And if you have a big forehead, you would put a little highlight right here, and then you would put the contour more around here. So now my contour, you're gonna, for beginners, I would suggest you push your cheek to the side so you can see the hollow of your cheek. So you go like this. You see? That helps to give you that line. Now me, I don't really need to do that, but for the purpose of this video, for beginners, I will do that. So you want to go like this. Now, I don't like to bring it all the way down here because it tends to not look natural and it tends to look a little funny. So I only put it like right here, and then I'll put a line right here. So I don't want too much contour on my forehead. And then my jawline. Cause baby, if you got a double chin like me, this is gonna be your best friend, I'm telling you. And then you also want to put it down on your nose. So you really just want to follow the shape of your nose or how you want your nose to look. Like, this is what contour does. It helps to put shape into your face, and you can shape your features how you want to shape them. So I just really follow the natural lines of my nose. And that's it. Now, what you choose to blend out this with is very, very important. So when it comes to my highlight, I like to use a beauty blender. If you like brushes, use brushes. But I like to use a beauty blender. So this is what I use. And you're just gonna tap it out. Now the size of my nose, I wait. I don't blend that out till later, till I'm about to blend out the contour of my nose. I let those sit for a minute. You know, you want to get all up in that eye. And if you have smile lines, bring the concealer down to your smile lines. And when you set it later, it'll help prolong you from creasing in your smile lines. So we're just going to do the same on this side. And if you feel like you put, like I feel like I put way too much on this side, so I just blend and then take the excess and blend on this side. And then my nose, I pat because I don't want to disturb that contour on my nose, so I just pat it. And then we'll blend it out later when we do the contour of the nose. And then you want to blend your forehead. And see, I'm going to blend mine up because I have a little forehead. So if you want to add some room, blend that up. And then we're going to pat, 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 pat. Now, I'm going to move on to my cheeks. What I use to blend out my cheeks is a brush. I don't know if this is a foundation brush. I'm not sure. It's just in my collection. But a brush like this, I feel like it's good to blend out cream products depending on how thick the product is. But this is what I use to blend out my concealer. And what I mean my contour. And what I do first is I pat first. Just to get that initial access and blend, I pat first. And then you blend up. With contour, you blend up. And take your time. There's no need to rush. You need to take your time with this because you don't want it to look muddy. You don't want it to look crazy. So let's take our time and just blend. So I pat. And then I'll blend up. And you want to blend up. You don't blend down. You want that contour to hug your cheek. And then blend on your forehead. So, and when you blend, you want to blend in your hairline. Blend into your hairline. Do not drag it this way. You blend it into your hairline. And then you want to repeat on the other side. Now when it comes to the jawline, you want to blend it down. You could blend it down and a little bit on your face. Like a little bit. Like blend right here. So you take that, blend it down your neck. And this creates a shadow so that your chin looks less visible. Your double chin looks less visible. Oops. Epic fail. So blend down. Now we're going to move on to the nose. When we get to the nose, I like to use a beauty blender. You can use whatever you feel comfortable, but I like using a beauty blender. So I like to pat the concealer onto the highlight. Onto the contour. This helps to blend it in, because you see girls and they have like a stripe, like, boo, that looks crazy. You need to blend that out, honey. And this is a trick you can use, you know, to help calm that down, because there's nothing cute about a sharp contour down your nose. That's not cute. Like, I don't care what nobody says. So see? And you're going to do the same thing to the other side. Just roll it. You want to pat and roll, and blend that concealer into the contour. And you just want to blend them together. You want to marry them. Okay? Now that we are all done, I like to go over with the beauty blender. Sometimes I go over my contour with the beauty blender just to make everything blend seamlessly. There's no harsh lines on my face, because that's not cute either. Now, we're going to take the Laura Mercier powder, and I'm going to dump it onto here, and I'm running out. Like, literally, I'm running out. So I dip it in my beauty. Well, first I like to check my concealer. So I lift up my eyes. You know, I have creasing. If you have creasing, do this before. Go ahead and lift your eyes up and pat. Make sure that the concealer isn't going in your lines. And then take the powder and you want to press it on there. Now, baking depends on you. If you want to bake, we bake for many reasons. We bake to prolong. We bake if we're oily. We bake just to really set it. I don't know. It's up to you. I bake to prolong it. Like, if I'm going out, this is what I'm doing if I'm going out. So I like to bake. So we just put it, let it sit where we conceal, where we put the highlight. And then if you have smile lines like me, go ahead and take the powder and put it on your smile lines. This will help to prolong them from creasing. So if you notice that when you do your foundation and you have smile lines creasing, that's a way to help prolong it or to stop it. Depends on your skin. It's on to setting the contour. And what I use is the Shade and Light palette by Kat Von D. Love this palette. It's very natural. It blends easily. It's not a headache. And what I like to take is a Morphe E4 brush. It's kind of like tapered. It kind of fits in the hollows of the cheeks. I love this brush. So I'll tap it on there. Little dab dab. And then we'll set wherever we contour, we're going to set it with the powder. And you just want to put it wherever you contour. I like to press it in. That's what I like to do. So just press it in. Set those areas. Set the jawline. Now, when it comes to the nose, you want to get a brush like this. This is the Morphe E18. It's like a little taper brush, if you can see that. It's like a little taper brush. So you want to take a little bit on the brush, and you want to just run it along where you contoured. Like, just a little, though. You want to just take it, run it. This helps to set that on your nose. And what I like to do is I take my beauty blender and I just press that in. blend that out with the beauty blender. And then I take some more powder, and we're going to clean up the contour on the nose, and we're going to clean up the contour on the cheeks. So what I do is I take some, and then I run it down the sides of my nose. This helps to give you that real snatched look on your nose. So you want to run it down the sides and let that sit for a minute. And then we're going to take some and we're going to do the cheeks. Because see how it looks like, you know, it's just not clean, it's not sharp. So you take the powder and you put it under your jawline. I like to just go ahead and set that area because you know that had foundation on it, but I didn't set it with anything. I'm literally, look, running out. Oh God. I need to get some more. So we're going to do the same thing on that side. We're going to clean that cheek up underneath so it can give us a real sharp edge. I need some more. This is my favorite powder. It's so expensive though. It's like $38. Just go ahead and set that. And so now that we've been baking, we can go ahead and dust all of this away. You only want to bake for 5 minutes, no more than 5 minutes. If you bake more than 5 minutes, you will look really ghostly and it looks crazy. So just 5 minutes. Keep it on for 5 minutes and then take it off. So I'm going to use this BH Cosmetics brush. It's the number 3. It's just a little duster. We just need something to dust it off. Dust off all the powder. Now, this can be all you can do to contour, you know? I look snatched, I look slim. This is all you can do. But if not, if you're extra like me and you want to take it a step up, you can take the darkest color in your contour palette, which for me, this is this color. A fan brush like this. I like this brush. Do like that, dip it in there. And what I'm going to do is, that line that I use to create with the powder, I'm just gonna go on that line. See? Just to give me a little bit more snatchness, you know? Look, just a little bit more snatchness. And I only do it on my cheeks because I have a really fat face. So just want to take that and blend that up. See? So that's my little trick that I do when I just want to be extra snatched for the day. If you feel like you need to go back under it, which I am, I'm gonna go under it with another setting powder since I ran out. This is a drugstore one. It's the Maybelline Shine Free. It's really good for a drugstore one. If you don't want to spend $38, you could spend about, I don't know, this is like $10 probably at the max. So yeah, I'm gonna take the powder and just clean up. clean up under there. Let it sit for a minute, and then we're just gonna dust it. See? That snatchness, boom. Okay, now what you would do is next you would put your blush on. I'm gonna show you how to do blush because some people look crazy when they do their blush, so I feel like I should put this in there. This is the Tarte blush. It's called Paaarty, and this is my favorite blush brush, which is the Morphe M527 brush. So I just take a little, not really a blush person, but you know, you need a little color in your face. And see, with the blush, you kind of want to put it a little bit over your contour. See? And this is how you contour and highlight, okay? Now, rules that I didn't say in the beginning is you want your concealer highlight. When you're highlighting with the concealer, you want it to be 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. So always remember that. When it comes to highlighting, your concealer needs to be 2 shades lighter than your foundation, skin tone basically. Your contour needs to be 2 shades darker than your foundation. You know, that gives you the snatchness and the brightness. This is what the highlight and contour effect does. This is how I contour. This is how I highlight. So anytime I do a makeup tutorial, these will be the steps that I do. You know, I'm gonna go finish my face and then I'll come. Okay, so I finished my face. I'm done. So this is the final look. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment, share, post it on all of your social medias. Help a girl out. If you want to know anything else, please let me know in the description, in the comments below. Everything that I used while I was filming, even after I filmed, I will list below. And just thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time.